I'll be filming videos until the day I die. Well, for the past few weeks, I've been thinking a lot, actually. I've been thinking about, especially with the ending of 2025 and the beginning of 2026, I've been thinking about my goals, my aspirations, and where I've been in the past few years and where I want to be in the future as well. It was a good conversation I had with myself. I wouldn't lie, it was chaotic. It was absolute chaos in my head. I've been thinking a lot, I've been thinking about a lot of things which honestly I haven't done in a while. I'd say the last time I've done it, it was before I started this channel. Which when I made the decision to start this channel, which is quite interesting. But I really poured a lot of thinking this time. A lot of decision making, you could say, on what really I want to do, where I really want to invest myself as a human being. Not only my time, not only my resources, but what is really, really I am, like who I really am. And to the response for that answer, I looked in different places. I looked outside of myself. I looked for mentors and I looked for reasons, and I used tools. I used AI, artificial intelligence, to help me with that, to analyze the past and build the future. Nevertheless, I found myself stuck in the loophole. I think all of you know what's the loophole. I'm pretty sure you know the loophole I'm talking about. It's the social media loophole. And I'm not a fan of social media, if you know me. If you know anything about me, I don't like social media. I don't hate it. I don't hate it, no, not at all. But I'm really not a fan of just staying on social media all the time, and I just don't think it really. I used to think that it helps me create better content, but it doesn't. Nevertheless, I'll say this time I really felt almost comfortable watching social media, watching videos, watching creators. Well, you could say part of it is, I don't know. I don't even know. But I really felt comfortable with that. And for some reason, it felt as if it helped me find the answer. Now, one thing about me is that I've already done this before. For the past 5 years in my life, I've had this exact situation happening to me. But it didn't take me about a few weeks like now. It took me 3 years. Which is why I say Alhamdulillah, which is thanks to God in Arabic. So, nevertheless, I was thinking, and actually I found the answer with Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan. You ask, well, how does Christopher Nolan relate to any of this? Well, it's quite interesting to actually explain this, but I'll say the entire philosophy of this channel is just looking deep within me and having precise examples that are outside of this field that I really took the inspiration from for this channel, and I made it my life. It's when I say I looked within me, it really does mean that instead of looking what the world wants and me adapting to that need, I looked at what I can do and where I can actually give what I can do in my life. I looked at what I really can do. What is it that's special about me? Well, okay, let's not say what's special about me, but what are the advantages that I have, right? And all of the alignments lead to one thing, which is me making videos. Well, I got a bit cold. I know one thing about me. When I get cold, it means there's adrenaline in my body. Well, is it 4 a.m.? I don't know. I don't think it's 4 a.m. I think it's 2 a.m. But anyway, nevertheless. So, I found my answer with Christopher Nolan. I just watched the podcast or interview of him. He was talking, he was talking, and I just felt resonance. I felt that's who I really want to be in a way. It's he resembles who I am more than anything else. Not anything else, but more than, let's say, all the social media creators that I've been consuming lately. Well, for the past 3 weeks. And I've consumed different types of content. Well, the most viewed, the most this, the most that. But no, I am not the character who makes a joke of himself a lot. And although the highest grossing, well, the highest performing videos in my life, it was in Arabic about 4 years ago. It was entertainment, surprisingly. But it really gave me a headache. But the reason why I figured out this and never before, well, I have figured out it before, but not in this way, is I bought a new camera, which is the Osmo Pocket 3 with its microphone, which is a very good advancement for me in the channel as well and the purpose of my life. So I bought them and I thought what a better use of them is to make videos. And let's make videos that guarantees me results, which is the Arabic channel, which has more subscribers because as I said, it was my most performing videos from me 4 years ago. So I filmed 2 videos. I filmed 3 actually. One before I get the camera and 2 after. So I also have a good comparison afterward. But nevertheless, I've edited 2, uploaded 2, and I have 1, which is the best one. Well, not the best one in terms of my performance, but I know the idea is a banger because it was my highest performing idea from 4 years ago. And each video is about, well, the first one without this camera, it wasn't a lot. It was like, not a lot. It was 1 hour 40 minutes of footage. But the last 2 videos were 5 hours plus of footage. And so I edited the first one, uploaded it. And now I'm editing the second one. And it's almost as if I hate editing. I don't want to edit the video. And it gets me into all these loopholes that makes me question almost why I'm doing this. And not in a good way. Not in a good way in the slightest. Well, my first answer was I like filming more than I like editing. My second answer was I don't have the good equipment for editing as I have for editing now, for filming now. But no, I don't think that actually is the truth. I think it's more of I'm really not a joke man. Entertainment videos are very interestingly made in a way that doesn't suit my personality and my character. It might be a way for me to do it in the future, maybe, right? When I have probably better equipment and better, maybe have a team, right? Where I don't get to deal with all the editing and whatever, and I have all what I have to do is film. I'm okay with that, even if it's hard. I can go on adventures and challenges. I'm okay with that. And it can be in a way that I'm not a joke man as well. But it still wasn't the answer. It still wasn't the answer. So that's why I really looked deep in me. Christopher Nolan helped me, and actually I wasn't going to film this video, imagine. And the reason behind it is because I haven't hanged my poster in here yet. I took it off for the new year, as I promised myself. I wanted to get trailer's driver's license. I said if I get it, I'm gonna change my room design. So I'm changing this poster. Well, I took it off. I haven't put it back yet, but I said, well, I shouldn't film this video. And then I remembered, I said, what are you talking about? Why am I even making this purpose of my life? And really what I said to myself, I said, do you remember the first videos I filmed? It was all in the darkness. All of them were in the darkness. And you're afraid of this? You're afraid of filming with the Osmo Pocket 3, the DJI Mic Mini 2, the goddamn good posters and the LED that I probably would have dreamed of when I started this channel. Well, yeah, look at you. You're amazing. So humble, so interesting. That's the main reason why I've made these videos. Is I remember so many times generally making the videos and saying to myself, well, these videos are not good, like are not, well, are just not the good way to look to the world. I was sick. It was 7 a.m. Like right now it's probably 4 a.m. I Hey Siri, what time is it?
It's 2:42.
It's 2:42. So right now it's 2 a.m. And being honest, this was most of the videos of this channel at first. It was all of them filmed at 2 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. In fact, you know what? I just thought of something that I've never thought of before. If you look at the channel, wow, I swear that I've just thought of this right now. If you look at the channel before, the first few videos were about 2 minutes. So the reason they were 2 minutes is that I couldn't really upload long videos. I was asking myself, I said, well, I shouldn't make it harder for myself to film my few videos, my first few videos, as well as I don't have the internet to upload a 10-minute video. I still don't have the internet, by the way. Every video I upload, I sneak into a coffee shop, I act as if I'm just waiting for somebody, and I upload my videos on my phone. I put the phone in my pocket, so nothing, nothing, you know, sus, nothing sus, nothing susceptible, and I stay there for like 5 minutes, sometimes 15, sometimes half an hour, whatever it takes, and I go back home every single time. And it's also called being humble as well, right? Anyway, and I remember then afterward, I figured out this strategy that I'm making, that I can't upload videos. I said, well, okay. If I can upload videos, then let's make them longer and better. And then I figured out that I can't really film long videos because I was filming with my phone. I don't have a lot of storage with my phone and I can't film a video. I remember I filmed 1 or 2 videos. One video that was an hour long and one video that was like 45-minute long. And that was my max. And I just done it once and I was like, I'm never doing this again. But really I had the problem with my phone. I didn't have the storage. Well, now on the opposite hand, well, I have a camera. I have an empty SD card on it. I have a very good file management to delete all the videos after I'm done with them. And it makes me think, well, now I can make longer videos. It's not about more anymore. It might be about more Instead of more videos, it means it's more of more time in the videos instead of more time editing the videos, like for the entertainment channel, which I hate. Um, yeah, I hate it and I still hate. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be more filming in the videos. I'm thinking out loud. I'm genuinely thinking out loud. I never thought of this, but it could be a thing. Instead of filming, so I don't like editing, and I don't have as great of an equipment as I have great equipment for filming. So, and I know I want to pour time into this. So instead of pouring time on making a lot of videos or making time on videos, putting time editing the videos like I did 4 years ago on the entertainment channel, this time is more of making the videos longer. What if I just make long videos? Every video is 1 hour. I mean, I can do that. Well, I can have some talking points. I can have some good scripts and I go through it. It doesn't have to be fancy. It has to be authentic. Anyways. And this is all what this channel is. It's not just me talking, right? It's really me being me. It's really me being authentic. Since the get-go, it was me filming when I'm sick, filming when I'm good, filming when I'm happy, filming when I'm sad. I literally filmed the video when my mother died. My mother died in my hand. I put her in the hospital with my hand. Verified that she was dead. I probably can't say this on YouTube. In a video game. Yeah. It's in GTA 6. Okay? So YouTube doesn't flag this. But nevertheless. And when I came back to the house at 1 a.m., which was about, 6 hours after? 7 hours after? I put off my phone. I didn't have a camera at the time. And I was filming. Well, not filming like filming. I was talking. I was filming. Yeah, that was the thing. I was pretty much talking about what happened. But the amount of dedication it takes to film that is absurd. And I'm not a show-off guy. I'm not an attention-grabbing lover individual. I don't like attention. I'm fine with attention, but I'm fine. I'm even more fine if it was positive attention, not even positive, constructive attention. There is attention that you need to win in life. It's fine, right? But I don't like just random attention on the internet. Internet gives you huge attention. I even seen, I said in the past 3 weeks, I've watched a lot of content. I went into social media loophole, but nevertheless, I saw the Outdoor Boy. He has a big channel, most viewed videos, whatever. And he was talking about why he turns off the comment. He said, comments are so much attention. It's unhealthy for human beings. I agree. And I think one of the things that people don't know, that having even a bit of a fame, and you gotta be careful about this word, is very, it's just dangerous. And he had it at 18 years old? I was 18 years old. I remember I was getting 14 million views a month. So I remember 1 month I got 14 million views. I was bragging about it. It's just so much attention. It's unhealthy. All of these people are talking about you, thinking about you, looking at you. You start questioning everything. People never think about this. And we always see people like superstars and this and that. But also it's like when you're a superstar, you get paid millions. and you are with $1 million crew, $1 billion crew. Everyone's whatever in this. But when you're alone, you're building, you're trying to pulling it off, and you're getting about all this attention, and you're not getting paid, it sucks. And I'm gonna be honest, fuck this. I remember as one of the examples, so this is one of the crucial examples that really made me almost hate the internet, if being honest. It gives me PTSD, I'd say, until now. Is that when I was making the videos, so I was engineering my videos and I was deciding how the videos should be for them to be the best performance. And I realized that, well, the best performing videos on the internet are actually made by nice people. You have to be nice to make a good video that people like. You have to be smiling all the time. You have to be, taking care of yourself in a way that almost looks unthreatening to other people, if that makes sense. Whether that being in the real world, whether that being also in social media. Usually when people feel unthreatened by you, they seem to like you more and trust you more, because it's just a human instinct that if someone is not risk for my life, it's I don't care, I'm fine. I'll joke with him and I'll take his jokes. Right? It's more if someone is aggressive and he's dangerous, I'd probably be more careful with him. And that was the entire theory about my videos. And that was a big part. I was really respecting that rule. I uploaded the videos on the internet. And every time I get this comment of just like me, people say that's not men. That's not how men should act. That's not manly. That's not masculine. It's not how you should act. That's I wouldn't say that they said that's gay, but that's a way you can understand it. It's like that's not masculine. And personally, that really hurt me a lot, if being honest. I would say the most hurtful thing about social media, my life that I had, it was those comments of them saying that you're not masculine, you're not a man, nobody said you're gay, but that's how I always say to my friends, tell them that what people used to say, but that's not what they used to say. But people calling you gay all the time, people call you not masculine all the time. Imagine like every time you're working on weeks on this video, it gets uploaded, people calling you gay, and you're 18. And a month you're getting 14 million views. Unhealthy attention. Just unhealthy. Because think about it. I'm going to think about it. I'm actually demonstrate it right now. I am with my family a lot. Let's say you're my family and I sit with you like this, and I'm just sitting like this, right? And I'm talking. I don't know what's this. I don't know what's that. Yeah, that's true. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm talking. Nobody cares. Nobody's gonna say like, "Oh, you're acting not masculine." But with social media and with the magnifying attention and attention to detail as well, is that people will notice, "Oh, your pants are too high up. Your pants are too tight for a man. You shouldn't do that." So weird. Why do you care about me wearing my pants in a way? It just doesn't make any sense. But if you're 18 years old and you're not media trained, you're alone, you're trying to pull this off, and you're not even making money. If anything, you're just losing money. You're not even making money. And above that, you get all the the unwanted negative attention. And above that, you get these comments. Man, you'll be destroyed. I genuinely was destroyed. And it's so interesting how I said I'm going to make the videos for the entirety of my life. Now I'm talking about this, but now I'm more talking about the way I make the videos more than if I make the videos. As if I make the videos is non-negotiable. I will make it until I die. And I will make it. And I'm choosing the word will. Will means inevitable. It's not I want, I will. I have to. And yeah, I think the point was driven home. But anyway, so I thought about this actually. I was making my bed about half an hour ago before I started filming. I was making my bed and I was thinking about how this channel was, as I said, founded by me looking inside of me. By me it was inspired by, this is exactly what I said at the beginning of this session talking. I said this channel, this project, this purpose in my life was inspired by people that are outside of this industry. I would say none of the people that really was inspired by this purpose of my life I have chosen for my life. Okay, yeah, most of them are not primarily making YouTube videos or YouTubers at all. They're not filming videos, no, not really. Some of them are. I mean, they're all filming and they're all on social media, but not in the same way. And yeah, I'll end this here. Let me end it with a quote. I haven't said any quotes in a while, but if I make any quote that will be remembered for the rest of time, it will be, I will make videos until the day I die.